Oh my gosh. That was so worth it. That is incredible. So today I'm out in the woods and not in the print shop. Why? Because I have a divine meeting. You ever get tickets to a concert, backstage pass? You're so excited to meet the rock star, maybe a seminar, whatever you're going to, where you get to go meet the influencer or person that inspired you. Well, what if you set up a divine appointment with your creator and went and spent time with him? Except the opposite with this, is he's excited that you set up the appointment to see him. So you get excited to see your hero. God gets excited to see you. Isn't that a cool way to think of it? So when's the last time you've done that? It's every year about fall time when the colors start to change and the season change. I feel it kind of an appropriate time to get out in the woods and experience that season change when we go from summer, hustle summer, to kind of winter time, which I don't see it slowing down. And so I needed to get out and gain perspective on the new season and the things that I want to do, the things I'm passionate about. And still printing t-shirts, helping people, working with small businesses. I love it because I'm inspired by small businesses like myself and the people that I get to work with. You guys are my heroes. And everyone that's subscribed and joined the channel as we learn more about embroidery stuff, which we will do. But ultimately what I want to get out for all of us is a clear mind and the message that you were designed to do great things. And whatever you do, whether it be embroidery, t-shirts, or whatever, and you work with us, and we make brands with you, you do it because you're good at it, you were designed to do it. We all can't do everything, you know, that jack of all trades. But at least you should try something. And if maybe you're not good at it, try something else until something sticks. That's what happened for me when I've actually stumbled across the screen printing and fell in love with it, fell in love with the process. Work that I love. And then I get to meet people every day that do work that they love. And that's where I wanted to get into YouTube, hanging out with people. I got to hang out with videographers and my brother-in-law Bryant and learn more about videography and cinematography and all that fun stuff. So I was like, let's integrate that into our business and help and bless people and share stories, things that we're passionate about. So today's divine appointment, gain clarity and perspective, get out of the hustle for a little bit, get back where I can see a good clear view so that I can do what I love to the best of my ability. You can do it too. Oh man, this is beautiful. Oh, this is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. So what I'm standing on, there's a pile of rocks. Over here, there's a lake, which we'll see in a second. And it makes the coolest sound, a sound like I've never heard before, as the water flows underneath my feet down this creek. It's really cool. I'll try to get the audio for you. On this journey to the top, here's one of the first lakes that something beautiful along the way, something that you should stop and enjoy on your journey to the top. But then that also got me thinking, what if on your journey there's threats? For example, I actually just ran into a hiker and he said, watch out for mountain lions. So have you prepared yourself for threats along the journey to the top? Things that are gonna maybe stop you from the climb or pull you away from your mission. That's something to think about. How do you neutralize those threats? What systems or processes can you use to, better prepare yourself for something that will, cripple your efforts or take you down a notch? So that's something to think about. Oh no. Now what are we gonna do? On our journey to our mission, there's a fork in the road. Now we have options. Now we have the trail to the right or the trail to the left. Which one's gonna get me to where I wanna go? Maybe we're gonna be tempted with going to our destination faster and this could be a shortcut. Maybe there's something cool and shiny or another option that we just are tempted with and it's gonna veer us away from our mission and where we wanna go. Well, I set forth the clear expectations on what I wanted to do. And on this trip, I don't want to be tempted with something and veer off track from my required destination. And I'm going to take the trail that I already decided to take. So I took the trail that I wanted to take. And there was an option with another view that was like, it was actually tempting. I'm not going to lie. But then I reminded myself, there's no shortcuts in the journey to the top. You gotta put in the work. And it's the long way that's gonna build your character. You're gonna build discipline. You're gonna get the true grit. You're gonna just do better. You're gonna succeed. You're gonna set yourself up for success. And I suggest you take not necessarily a long road, just make sure that you're staying on that path that you already chose, because I think we all can admit we've taken shortcuts before. And we've learned hard lessons from them. And that's the value. The hard lesson learned in the shortcut. Learning from those is where you find the value. Let's keep going. If I was a mountain lion, I'd want to hang out up there. Just like that stereotype, like that's where a mountain lion should be. I think another thing to think about is make sure you keep your head held high and look down the trail. I think a lot of us these days, myself included, I'm guilty of this, is we probably spend way too much time on our smartphones with our head and posture looking down like this, and we end up missing out on all the beauty that's around us. And when you're out on the trail, if you keep your head down all the time, you don't look up every once in a while and find little landmarks, you're able to get lost. And that's not good at all. Because when the sun sets, you might be spending the night somewhere, and you better find your way back. All right, from here, my destination's right through all that thick stuff. I'm gonna stay on my path, and the temptation's getting even stronger. It's like I can veer out in all these little spots that take me to my destination because it's right there. And the trail keeps going on further. So I could cheat myself and dive in here, or I can make it to the end for the actual finish. Should we do it? Let's go. Oh my gosh. That was so worth it. That is incredible. You gotta see this. Well, I certainly think it was worth it. It's way bigger than I thought. You Google a place online and you map it out and you make the clear decision on like, I'm gonna go there. Then you actually get there and your breath is taken away. It's worth every step, worth every trip, worth every stumble, sacrifice. That just makes it all worthwhile with the reward. Wow. Go walk around and live in it for a little bit. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You got there, you made it. You completed it, you got to your destination. Now you can enjoy it. Sit in it for a while and then figure out what your next goal is gonna be. It's all part of the journey. All right, well, now that we've made it to our destination, it's time to enjoy it. Let's go out and touch the water. Then I'm gonna show you how I just hammock and relax. Once you get to your destination, you definitely have to touch the water. Let's go diving in and getting your feet wet. However, I don't think I'll be diving in today. So once you find your destination, it's time to pull off your bag, get out your hammock, and enjoy it for a little while. All right, got that packed up. There's a spot down below. We'll be spending the night, just not here. This is way up in the woods. And I didn't come prepared with like a hammock tent or anything like that. So maybe in the future, challenge myself to stay out here where the end of your hike and part of your journey is where you actually camp out. So, but we'll go back the 3 miles back to the truck where we got the rooftop tent and see if where I parked is a good spot, or we'll find another cool camp spot, because I am wanting to challenge myself to stay the night out here and see what other things get revealed to me, and clearing my head and focusing on my mission. I feel like I need more time, and walking out on this was certainly beneficial, and I feel so much better. Hopefully you do too. So let's keep going. All right, found a cool spot. Time to set up camp. Well, there, I got it. Camp's all set up. I'm by a beautiful creek. It might be a little bit too loud, so I don't even know if you can hear me, but it's gonna be a good night. I got some steaks I'm gonna throw on my little camp chef back there, and have me some, I don't know, just downtime. Sit by the fire, reminisce, think about today's challenges, and what it means to me, and how I'm gonna adapt them into my everyday life. All right, so. I guess the challenges of this trip just keep happening. I'm telling myself as I'm sitting here alone in the dark, under the safety of my light, I don't know what's out there. There could be something right back that way. I don't know. And your mind can play tricks on you that you're in danger when you're not. And then you put yourself in an anxious panic, pretty much. And so I'm sitting here wrestling with that. And so that just made me think, is like, what are some things that makes us anxious? Being scared of the dark, not knowing what's out there, knowing that we're probably safe, but our mind starts playing tricks on us, telling us that we're not. So then we get anxious and unsure and panic. But not letting that have power over us, not letting the dark control us in the light. So that's my challenge here right now. At the end of a trip, I kind of like to document and write down, and I got me a little book here that I keep some of my thoughts and ideas and video projects and self-challenges. And so to wrap this up, and kind of what we learned on this trip is, first off, although we may be excited to meet someone we're influenced by, when we set up a divine appointment, God's excited to meet with us just as much as we're excited to meet some famous star. Set a destination and stay the course. There will be doubt when you start. Like, I was like, should I really be doing this? There's also going to be distractions along the way, telling you not to do this, or here's a shortcut. Don't fall for this trap. The only way to get to the top is to make the climb. It's going to be hard sometimes, and you may feel alone, and you'll also get scared, but stay the trail, speak truth to yourself, and let the light be your guide in this sometimes dark world. Challenge yourself, and if you stumble along the way, learn the lesson from that, pick up yourself, and try again. Remember, you too were designed to do great things. So get out there and do something great. Thanks for watching, guys.